Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 7th, and we're talking about trending topics.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's unique.
it's
That's unique. Yes. No. Wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
What's up, everybody? What's up? You rocking with Moochie, and this is MOOCHILLA'S Reviews. So hit that hammer because you came through. So we are talking about BMF. We're doing the trailer breakdown. We're going to look at the trailer. We're going to react to it. We're going to pick it apart piece by piece and see if we can make some possible predictions. I got my girl, BX is in the building. TAMEIKA'S den.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up, Tamika? And then look, I got the chick that wants to throw everybody in the fire. She want to throw Lucille wig in the fire. I don't know if she want to throw Lucille in there as of yet, but I know that wig gonna go in the fire. What's up, Inga Ginger Snaps?
What's going on? No, Lucille is in the fire. I've been through her in there. She's still burning.
Look, you know what? You almost made me spit out my damn drink.
She's still burning.
They done changed the format on this thing. When you go backstage, I had to. It's better to me.
I like it this way. Yeah.
I like it this way because it's everything's right in front of you, all your drops and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I like it pretty much. So this is tonight's poll question, y'all. Will Meech take heed to Loco's advice about Jay Pusha? That's tonight's poll question. Scroll up to the top and cast your vote, and then we'll end it out when the show closes out. All right. So the name of the episode is called. Let me put us up here so that way everybody see. The name of the episode is called Bad Religion. I think we're seeing the division, the breakdown, and the breakup of the two brothers. I think we're going to see a lot of different new partnerships form and old ones be broken. So let me give y'all the synopsis of this before we begin. Hold on. I already had it pulled up. Okay, Terry attempts at gaining ground in St. Louis only result in more conflict, leading Meech to intervene. Lucille and Charles continue to navigate living together following their divorce. So they're still living together,
Mm-hmm.
but
no
they're
choice.
trying to navigate. They don't have a choice because they don't want to take the dirty money, even though Lucille be taking it for her outfits and fur coats and all of that stuff.
But now she can go ahead and apply for her welfare and food stamps that she wants because now she can say, well, Nicole was up in here pregnant and you know what I'm saying? So now she can probably apply and get all them services now that she wants.
Well, we know where that's going.
Yeah.
All right, let me see who's here so far. Okay, we got enough people here. We gonna show the trailer. Hey Rashandre, all I see, all in with all I see. Okay, she's here. Tara's here. Lemon Kush Pepper was good. Miss Nisi, Tanetta Grayson, Stephen Harris, West Coast Barber. What's up? What's
Mm.
up, West Coast? And that's about it.
Hey, let me push.
All right. So
Hey, Bonnie.
let me just do this one last thing and then we're gonna take a look at this trailer.
Mm. Yeah, Miss Nisi. Yeah, he better apply for workman's comp because now his whole hand crushed.
Of course he gonna apply for workers' comp. He can't even play his little machine because his hand. You know his
Mm-hmm.
little guitar thing he be playing?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you was that distracted, you wasn't paying attention to a heavy piece of
It
machinery.
what I don't think it was him, it was the new guy. Remember he was training somebody.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He dropped it on his hand.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
need to drop kick his face
You know
for
what?
doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see if this works. Okay, hold up. Let me bring y'all back in.
Hey, Candy.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Candy.
All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of talking to a brick wall, all right? I'm calling the shots now. When you talk to T, he ain't tell you? I've been hiding a lot from Mooch. I'm trying to set up peace talks with everybody. Wiping out the Moors, we can bring the North and the South under our banner.
When were you gonna tell us that you got yourself knocked up?
What? I only got into this game to keep our family together. This family was better off without you.
It looked like he backed toward his own brother because I might be, jumping the gun. But it looked like Terry backed toward Meech because Meech is trying to get everybody together and he's going down there to retaliate with pushes I guess his second in command. So they figured they not doing nothing wrong.
Look at Miss Nisi comment.
Hold up, okay.
See what you think about that.
My uncle lost his fingers working at General Motors and got seriously paid.
I
I
mean,
believe that,
he could get a nice
Yeah.
of
check.
course.
Mhm.
He could get a nice check.
Yeah.
If he
Hmm.
do, he need to go in and paint the rest of the house.
You know, because he ain't gonna get rid of it. Because you know why? He put that house together with his bare hands.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, he probably been paying the house, paying for the house before Meech paid it off. He been probably paying the mortgage,
hmm.
so she can't just be throwing him out the house.
No, she can't.
Mm-hmm. Now, if he had been abusive, then yeah, he got to go. But it wasn't that deep like that. So, um, I think that cousin Estelle is the one who ran her mouth and told Lucille.
Well, how she know?
I don't know. She just be running her mouth. But I also was looking at the pictures that we saw,
You
and
don't
some
think it's
reason,
Terry?
I'm 50-50 on somebody telling her because when we was doing the
you might
first
be right.
reaction, I was saying that my mom knew when I was pregnant. She was asking me and I was denying it. I feel like Lucille just already know, but it is also a possibility that she could have learned about it from Lawanda or Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about Terry part. I was thinking about that
Hmm.
cousin when we got them pictures today.
Yeah.
I'm
And I
thinking it's
said, and I
I'm
said
thinking
that
it's
gospel ass
Lawanda.
cousin of hers. I said she might be
Hmm.
one. But Tamika got a point. And forgot about LaWanda and them. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Could be. We'll see. But they definitely gonna know. Look, she gonna be trying to hide it.
hmm
Definitely.
well, if she ain't had a cycle in 3 months, you ain't hiding it
Hmm.
too long.
Right, and
You
then
know?
she getting sick too.
Yeah, how you
Exactly.
gonna hide that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's the poll question, tonight's poll question. Please scroll up to the top and cast your vote.
I just want to say something to Steven here. He said Nicole can't be pregnant by worm because they only had one encounter. You know,
It
look,
only take one time.
yeah,
Yeah, and at this
look,
point, I think they had multiple encounters because
okay,
they was laid up in that bed when Terry caught them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What I was going to say was that yeah, we don't. BMF is not sticking to the timeline of the, how things are. We be jumping all over the place. It'd be 2 months later, 3 months. So we don't know. They might have had multiple encounters within the 3 month
Yeah.
time frame.
We
So
really don't know the space in between
that's right.
Worm and Breeze because she's the one that said, no, it gotta be Breeze. I had, sex with him 3 months ago. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even know three
But
months
she
had
might,
passed.
but she might have been because see they be doing these time jumps, but don't explain it to the
Mm-hmm.
audience. Us
Right.
audience, the people watching it, we don't. They don't tell us that. They don't put something on the screen to say 2 months later,
Right.
3 months later. You just got to try to piece it together yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So they do drop the ball with that, not being clear
Mm-hmm.
for what time frame we are. You know how they did on Raising Canaan, 2 months later, 3 months.
Yeah.
They didn't give us this type of
So
information.
we don't even know for
Right,
sure. She just could be assuming that.
right. I think it's worms. It wouldn't
Mhm.
look. It could be yes. It could be breeze, but I think to make the story more interesting, it was worm would be better.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Just for
that's
the
the one
drama of it, yeah.
just for the drama. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I'm
You
here
think so?
for.
Yeah.
I'm here for the Nicole mess and what's gonna happen with Charles. The rest of the BMF stuff, I kind of don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't care about Lamar and all the others, none of that stuff. So I don't care about Purdy. I hope she is wherever she's at. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's maybe worm because I'm here to see what's gonna happen with the Nicole thing.
I just don't understand why they still showing Lamar. I know now. I
There's
know
no
because
reason.
Grillo explained it about the spinoff, but I just like why.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
think
I
Lamar
don't need to
gonna
see
be
a
going
spinoff.
after I'm sorry.
No, oh, I was just saying to Moochie, I don't want to. I don't need to see a spinoff on Lamar.
Neither.
Like,
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where's it gonna go though?
he don't
Um,
add nothing to the show. Season one, it was fine. We needed a villain. You know what I'm saying? Maybe seasons 1 and 2, we need a little bit of villain. But now I'm done with it at this point. He's not adding anything. We already know he's not going to unlock Terry and Meech. So then what's your point of being here?
yeah, I think he's gonna unalive B Mickey. That's about it. That's what I think.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That's not. Oh, what about Sterling?
Mm. I don't know because they've been showing him sporadically. He hasn't
Mm-hmm.
been like if they need somebody to put the hammer down, they call him. So
Yeah.
other than that, we haven't really
It
been
could be
seeing him
Stones.
like
It's
that.
gonna be a side character because at one point, I think that's the season trailer that was like for the overall. You do see Lucille breaking down crying at a funeral, and I just don't remember her and Sterl having that close a relationship. So I think it's gonna be somebody closer, but I
Yeah,
could be wrong.
that's where my thoughts is. It's either the little girl or be Mickey,
Yeah,
his daughter.
right. The little bit, yeah, his baby girl. But it's definitely gonna be somebody out the crew that's gonna get it. And Inga got kicked out. She's back.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Sorry
know
about
what
that.
happened. No, it
I
might not
don't.
be. It probably was my. Who knows? It could be my internet or something. I got kicked out. So
Okay, Lamar will take out Sterling Black.
okay, yeah. DeMarcus already watched the episode, so he knows.
Lamar ain't adding nothing to this show. I really don't care about his character. I feel the
Right.
same way,
I,
y'all.
I really
I
I
think a
don't.
lot of us do. All she
Mm.
Let me find out. All she did was
That's
speak about
right.
fish,
Okay, you know what time it is.
fish
Hey,
pregnancy test
Alabama.
box, and she probably noticed the morning sickness.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. You can't hide
Mm.
that from Mama.
Mm-hmm.
BMF is good times.
I mean, yeah, because he just can't catch a break. He's like
Yeah.
James Evans. He just
I
can't
Mhm.
was
catch a
saying
break.
that when we was on the first reaction. I said, this is like me, how I be feeling with Bumpy. Every time he get a little steps forward, something happen.
But
Just
at least
can't
Bumpy gets
win.
some success. Charles hasn't
Hmm.
had nothing. He just keep
He
getting his
got to go away one time.
there one
Mhm.
time, right? They should at least still have him go on the road, even if he doing. I don't know what he would be doing, but he could
Hmm.
do something. I don't know. It's
So
bad.
do y'all think that Meech is gonna be mad when he finds out that Jay Push's second in command and Terry's in cahoots making plans?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, this is, I mean, we've been seeing the split all along, but I think this is really when they gonna just be like, you do you, I do me. I mean, we literally seeing Terry in this trailer saying, uh, what he said, because he was like, the reason why I
He said
started
we'd be better
BMF
off
is to
without
keep the
you.
family. And he said, we better off without you. I don't think nothing else have to be said after that. And he's pretty much
Right.
doing his own thing behind Meech's back. In his eyes,
Mhm.
he feel
Mhm.
like Meech be doing things and not including him, and I
Mhm.
guess Purdy getting shot, that probably, making them split more too, because they was thinking they was about to do the music thing, and obviously that's not gonna go the way they want it. And then you got the Jay Pusher situation, so I just feel like all of that is gonna push them apart.
I
Hey,
agree.
Lawrence. And
What's
you
up,
know something, I
Lawrence?
think in real life, I don't remember seeing Terry involved in the music thing.
Mm-mm.
I think that was only me. I'm talking about in the real life of
Yeah,
Yeah, he stepped away from
he
it.
stopped. Yeah.
So
yeah,
he
but to
probably
my
stepped away
recollection.
from it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Then you got Markeisha Raggedy behind in his ear, so all those things is gonna play a part.
And I don't
Exactly.
feel sorry for what is going down with her one bit. Boom came in, threw her
Mhm.
over the thing and did what he did. No, I don't feel
She got
sorry
what
for
she
him.
wanted. She said we together till death do us part. She got what she wanted.
Yeah, she ain't think his ass was
No,
gonna
but
be
she
coming
ain't
out.
no
I
bad.
wonder how Terry gonna handle that too.
No, but she didn't have a choice but to take it from the back because she got to keep things. She got to keep things pretending like it's all good.
She gotta let him think everything is all good.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But he's a rat. He
Yeah,
Yeah,
that whole
yeah,
island thing up and all that.
hmm
Yeah.
she
Hmm.
know.
yeah. Because there
Well,
was
she
no
might
way
want
his
to.
ass should have been able to be out, and then he all up in Terry damn spot that he bought for her.
Oh man.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah, she know. She
But
definitely know.
first of all, Boom should have. That's probably why he wants to get back at her because you living in a house because I didn't buy you this house
Right.
and you
Mm-hmm.
ain't got no money to be buying this house. So how you get this big old fancy house?
Exactly.
So
And remember when she first went to see him at the jail, she was talking about too, like, oh, I might have to go to welfare. I'm all messed up. And he was like, oh no, you ain't gonna have, you and my kids on no welfare and all that. So now he get out, you in this house and you coming in from shopping with some bags. Obviously you
she
getting
had a
some money
Fendi
from some,
bag, okay?
yeah.
Big old fancy house, a Fendi bag,
Hmm.
And
and she
Gucci
bought some
shades
real
on.
hair.
Right.
And Gucci shades on.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
All right, so
But the thing is, he
we gotta
still
talk
kept
about
fooling
this.
with her all the way until the end. He got arrested.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Kept fooling with her. So you think they're gonna take Boom out? Like boom, boom, boom out?
I
You think?
don't know
Yeah.
because the way I think they need him around just to be the snitch.
Well, I mean, I wonder if Terry. Well, Terry
Yeah,
ain't.
I don't know with him popping
Terry
up
ain't
and
never had a
coming in
wife
Terry
yet.
house and all that. I mean, they probably not gonna have Terry do it, but Terry could have one of his boys do it.
Yeah, they probably have Sterling do it.
Well,
So what y'all think about this
Sterling
dude?
really worked for Meech more so than he only because Terry got hoops, and I don't think he's saying goofy. He don't seem like he could do nothing.
Hoops is really, I mean, Hoops is just staying back just because Meech told him to, though. Now, if this division happened, you're gonna have some of these guys picking sides, and a lot of guys don't like to really work with Terry.
Yeah, but Hoops it seemed like he cool with Terry. The rest of them look like they want to be with Meech, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there go my mans. There go my mans.
And finally, we get some chocolate. Because I'm gonna tell you that ashy behind of Lil Meech, I didn't want to see that.
Girl, I said the same thing. They showed it in the beginning and the end. I said, I don't want to see Meech ass. That's not what we was
No,
asking
you don't want to see
for.
mine either, though.
Moochie ass.
I don't want to have mine on display anyway, Tamika. So you know that.
I mean, I know what I mean, Meech.
Boom surprises Markeisha. Sorry, but I want to say how she plays it now. He's out, especially after telling Terry he done, but also telling Boom that she's always his family. Yeah, she playing both sides, and she gonna end up getting jammed up. I'm telling you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So what's the timeline of when she go to jail?
Don't she get jammed up first?
I don't know.
I can't remember. We watched that. We did that movie. I can't remember.
Well, you know what? We don't know because the way they telling it, it looked like he was on the phone with her
Right. I was just about to say that he was on the phone with her and then looked at the picture. Then they came in there. So I think on this one, he's getting jammed up first, and then they probably on the way to her.
Right. With Detective Baldzilla. I'm so sick of him. I am so tired of him. But we can't take him out, unfortunately. So.
Well, he looked like he talking to that girl he was talking to last time he was in St. Louis, the other girl that was playing softball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sweetie, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So she's back. And do you think him and Jay Push is gonna have a problem? Do you see this being the end of their relationship, or you see it going somewhere else?
I think it might be getting close to the end. Look at his face. It looked like he having a stern conversation. I could be wrong, but
yeah, let's see the other end. Look, so we see this. So do you think this is before this or after?
I'm assuming that it's after. I'm not too sure because it looked like he was trying to come ask Meech for help as far as dealing with those Moors, and I don't see why Meech would help him. He literally know this dude is trying to backstab him. Like, this should be the end of y'all relationship.
Exactly.
So I'm not.
Yeah, sure. After what
it look like they arguing though.
Yeah, after what Loco told him, it should be the end of their relationship.
Yeah, he already know he can't trust him, and I don't know why he was trying to vouch for him and say he could trust him in the first damn place. But he know for sure now.
Well, all in said Meech would have done the same thing to Jay Pusher.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Meech is an opportunist too. Yeah. Hey, Samara.
Why her wig look crooked?
Let me see.
I don't know. It's just
her head leaning to the side.
Okay, I'll take that.
Her nerves probably bad.
This girl done knocked herself up.
I'm
already having money problems.
You got her little polka.
Now we got another mouth to feed.
Ooh, excuse me. You know she's saying that.
Like, hey, Universal Soul Goddess. Listen, look, Lucille got knocked up at a young age. Then you got LaWanda, and now Nicole. It's like three of the same kind as far as that part is concerned. You know. At least she finished high school. Because the other ones, like nobody else, LaWanda, nobody else finished high school. So at least she finished high school. But yeah, when she was crying, what y'all think about that when she was crying in LaWanda's arms? She said, "What about college?" You know. LaWanda just
because now reality hit her and she wasn't thinking about all that part. Remember, her whole thing was making sure she wasn't anything like them. But now she ended up being in this situation where you pretty much done put yourself in the same spot.
She said she wanted to have fun and vibe. That's what
Yeah.
she said. She wanted to
Mm-hmm.
have fun and vibe and live.
Yeah, she had enough. She had fun, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So look, they was talking about those the wig Terry has to wear,
Mm-hmm.
Da Vinci, and he said
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't stand this wig.
I
Yeah, I
don't
So
want
I
know.
him to
think
take
I
that
don't like
shit
meat.
off.
I don't like Meech's wig either. Like it look like
he,
it's too far back off his forehead or something.
you think his is a wig too?
I don't know, but I know it don't
It
look
look
right.
matted down. Don't to me. I just
Yeah, so I guess they both wearing wigs. Who
sometimes it look
knows?
matted down. It just don't look like it's real. But I don't know. They need some Afro sheen.
I think
Mm-hmm.
this conversation right here is the beginning of the end, like where they done.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, we saw it in the trailer.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I think at some point, I guess is this the time when he ready to go to California?
I think so. But who knows? I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Nicole has continued the tradition of being a teen parent in the Flannery family. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not comparing her and the mother the same because Lucille is a hypocrite. But as far as keeping, everybody and even Terry was a teen parent and Meech. All of them everybody got
Mm-hmm.
kids at young age. So
Mm-hmm.
and I think Tamika's on to something. B Mickey might not last. That's the reason why they're showing him. He got the baby. He got this girl
Mm-hmm.
that he had went down on bended knee, gave her the ring. I said to myself when I was watching, I said, "Oh, okay, they setting it up that he gonna be gone.
Right.
Nothing
Yeah.
good happens for nobody on here. So
Yeah. His daughter made it. He got to say he gonna marry her and all that stuff.
every
I think he.
time something good happens, you know
Mm-hmm.
something bad is about to go down. Right.
Exactly.
So
Okay, so
yeah.
you think this is like the begin that he gonna kick the bucket?
Yeah,
I
maybe
do.
y'all somebody maybe Tamika said maybe Lamar might do it.
Yeah,
Something's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen.
Tamika said that.
Oh, Inga got kicked out again.
Oh, let me bring her back in. Hold on. Oh, she not there yet.
Mm.
All right, but I think you're right with that, Tamika. I think you calling it. I think you calling it.
Mm-mm.
This thing is working when they want the little remote. I think he told.
Yeah, he could have
He's a
told.
piece of shit, man.
Maybe Lawanda told him, and then he
Yeah,
told.
he
My
just
brother would have told too. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But my mother, in my case, my mother found out on her own. She didn't need nobody, and even my bonus dad knew beforehand. I way before. Like I had just found out I wasn't showing nothing. He kept asking me over and over, and I would tell him no every single time. But
okay.
I'm sorry. I,
um,
I think I had to change browsers. I
I
think
got a
It's
feeling he
okay.
told, and I got a feeling he think it's Worm because we seen something with him look like he about to put Worm face in some fire. So yeah, I definitely could see him telling.
oh well, what y'all say? Who you said Warren will do what?
Terry, what's his name? Terry, child, I forgot all their names. Terry and Nicole and
Mhm.
Lucille is all standing together, look like at the church.
Mm-hmm.
So we were saying that it could be a possibility that he told. He's pissed right now, for real.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
mad about a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it is Warren, baby.
we got Detective Bryant, and the last time we saw him in the last episode, he had Duffy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably interrogating Duffy.
Yeah, but Duffy ain't snitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to show y'all something. Do y'all think he's gonna have a change of heart because he might bring his father in there? Because I'm gonna show you. We already know what this is about. She telling her how much money she could get because of the
Oh,
daughter. We already know that.
for
And
the welfare and the food stamps and all that stuff.
mhm.
Yeah, right. Girl, you know how she is.
That's he must be Duffy father.
Robbing
Oh,
the
he
bank
could
off.
be talking to him. Yeah.
So I'm just assuming. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
where I had a picture
Well,
of them. I
DeMarcus
don't even
knows.
know
Tell
where
us,
that shit
DeMarcus.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Let me go back.
DeMarcus knows if he'll tell us in a second.
Yeah, I don't know where the picture is. I did have it.
Mm. Like this one right there.
It looked like he told with this.
Mm-hmm.
But he don't know. Oh well, he know LaWanda could have told Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think Duffy is gonna be telling anything. Pretty sure Meech is probably taking care of him and his father because he had already told him that he had been taking care of his father and to look out for him.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all think he gonna hold it down?
I do.
I think so. Yeah, he been solid so far. Why would he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just
Yeah,
had to ask. I had to ask that question.
Mhm.
Is there anything else y'all want to add? As as
Let me see.
y'all want to go back to anything?
Well, somebody told me they saw a picture online of a funeral. Is that Purdy?
That's what I'm trying to figure
It
out, but
probably
I don't.
is.
I mean,
The mother was
Or
there.
did the
I
little girl
don't.
pass away?
I'm sorry.
The little baby. Did she end up dying?
Oh, you
Only
must have.
reason why I think it got to be somebody closer is because Lucille looked like she really breaking down, and I don't see her breaking down like that for one of the other side people. I haven't seen her have a relationship with them like that, but it could be unless it's two different funerals.
Yeah,
And yeah, but she don't know Purdy, so why would she cry for Purdy? She knew the little baby though,
yeah.
and she was there at the hospital for the little baby. So they could, if Lucille was there and she's crying, if that picture that's going around is real, then
Mm-hmm.
it could be that because I can't see
Yeah,
why she don't know Purdy. Purdy's
yeah.
not there. And be honest with you, I don't care about Purdy. She can die.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
don't care about her either. I honestly
why
don't
still
think
being
that she
Purdy?
made it.
Well, damn, Inga.
I mean, okay, let me ask y'all this. Are y'all invested into this lady? Y'all feel a connection with her?
No,
Enough to care about her if
no.
she's gone? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give
Well,
a damn
I
about
get it,
her.
but the way you said,
Yeah,
I
it's
it's
don't
just
just
the
get
way
like
to
you
have
said it.
that connection with her like that. I mean, it's a sad thing, but it's just kind of like, okay.
right. I mean,
Yeah, it's just the way you said it. Well, I'm like, well, damn.
Okay, but DeMarcus said he believes she will survive. She will survive.
Hey, hey.
Even if she do survive, I think she just gonna be all jacked up. She ain't gonna be able to sing no more. She gonna probably be hitting them drugs even harder. So
Yeah, I
Right.
think it's gonna be something like that where like they not gonna want to invest more money into her.
Yeah,
hmm
everybody laughing at me. I'm not trying to be big. I ain't talking about the actress. I'm just saying the character. We didn't. I don't have a connection. It's not like
yeah,
she been on here for 3 seasons, 4 seasons in a row. Then maybe
right.
we done built up
Yeah, I
something.
don't see them going to Purdy funeral and breaking down. Now, Meech and Terry would probably show up to show respect, but that's as far as that would
Yeah,
go.
She don't know that.
Do y'all think we done with the Mexico flashbacks?
Oh, I hope so. I didn't even talk
No,
about
at
it
this
on my
point, they gonna show them damn things every single day. I mean, every single episode till the end. I think we stuck with the
Okay.
Mexico.
No, I'm done with the Mexico. That's why on my live
DeMarcus said
Sunday,
y'all.
I didn't even talk about it. I deliberately didn't even show the Mexico pictures. I moved right into the other stuff. I was like, I don't care. Yeah, I saw this. I was going to tell you to put that.
Like,
We
y'all
don't
don't
talk about it.
believe in building up side characters?
We do when they mean something, but they
Yeah,
don't. She doesn't add nothing. Like we don't know nothing about the lady. We don't know her backstory. We don't know nothing about her. Hey, Mrs. T.
She said no. They want to show us he was a big dog in Mexico.
Maybe, but
Hey,
yeah,
Miss T.
I'm tired of it. Now, because the last they left off was the little boy. So y'all think that little boy was a spy?
I don't know. They
We
never
don't know.
confirmed
They
it.
never went back to it, so we
Right.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of
I
us say,
haven't been into the Mexico. The last one wasn't that bad to me, but overall, I've been saying I'm tired of Mexico. They don't have to show it to me anymore. But I know they're gonna keep showing it because
yeah,
they
they can
want to
keep showing it
prove.
no matter what we feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So see,
Yeah.
the reason why this past week wasn't that bad, Tamika, because they didn't show but like 2 seconds of it. That's why it was fine. The other ones, the whole half of the first beginning of it is Mexico. I'm like, I'm over. Yeah. See, DeMarcus always got to be. He doing this to troll. I hope we get more Mexico stories.
Here you go.
Yeah. But if he like it, hey, then well, I'll go get me some ice cream when the Mexico scenes come on, and then I come back to my TV.
She got a point. You know, kids in different countries are dangerous.
Yeah, we said that on the first reaction, but it was like they just faded away from it. They never confirmed whether he was or he wasn't. They never confirmed whether local took him out or not. I'm assuming he did, but it's like they didn't really confirm it. They just insinuated it.
Yeah, he said that his friends or family or somebody got taken out by
right, exactly.
Maybe
he
I don't
probably did, because we know Loco don't give a damn. Terry and Meech was like, nah, we don't do that with kids. But when it come down to it, if he was, then he up out of here.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got the guy.
I'm not saying whether he did it or not, but for him to say that how Meech is going darker and darker and darker, that's saying it right there.
They keep emphasizing on that, and I find it interesting that the name of the episode is Bad Religion. So I guess they trying to expand even more on that, child. I don't know.
Well, Big Bird said, I hope the baby don't die. What's up, Big Bird? So, yeah, Mexico is so unnecessary. I agree. I mean, at the beginning, we see just like that first episode when it first came on, that was fine. But now every episode to the end, I don't
know. Because we was used to them having flashbacks to when they was kids and when they was younger, but now it's all about, and I get the point, because they trying to show what allegedly divided them and made them start having a split, but it's like, we really don't care about all this Mexico stuff. I know I don't. Let me speak for myself.
The consensus for most people that I see on different platforms, not just ours, that don't nobody care about the Mexico stuff. But
when did Meech learn Spanish? He can have a whole conversation. I mean, he has been dealing with him for a while. So, I mean, he probably understands some things.
Yeah, you pick up stuff over time. I picked up stuff over time. I ain't no expert, but I know little words.
You kind of end up, after a while, if you be around people that speak in another language, after a while, you kind of understand them.
Yeah.
Especially if you got somebody to break stuff down. That's how somebody was breaking down Creole to me.
DeMarcus said the Mexico story is very creative. What's creative about it?
It's not to me, but
information on that.
I just feel like it's unbelievable.
It's not believable. I don't believe none of this happened in real life at all. So yeah, it's not believable. I mean, even the scene, but this is not Mexico. But another thing that's not believable. That car flipping upside down when they was on that chase, and the car flipping, and then they get out the car, Duffy and Meech, no scratch, no broken leg, no broken toe, no broken arm, no blood coming. I don't know. And then
I hated that scene. Me and Moochie was watching that together. She was like, "You gonna tell me he ain't getting down in this damn vehicle? He ain't driving it faster?" I said, "Moochie, everybody can't be like you. They don't know how to get on that road and get out of it."
That's how
because we watched it together.
That's how Moochie drive on the bus. Moochie probably was riding up on sidewalks. And
he was driving that car slow as hell and then gonna get out and run.
Right.
I mean, I went up on the curb and stuff before I go around stuff. I just drop it down slow. That's so that way y'all don't feel it. Like the people in the back won't feel it if you go up and down real slow on it.
I don't believe.
Not only that, his ass should have been gone. Like, what was you still waiting around for? That was just irritating.
Yeah, he was taking too long to leave town.
I gotta
go, but let me go to this party. I gotta go.
He was begging to get caught.
I gotta get things in order. and he wanna,
Mhm.
so what
Nah.
things you gotta get in order,
Soon as he
Exactly.
saw Detective Bryant at the club, he should have been out of town. That should have been his next move. He should
Yeah.
have left. He should have
Even if he
left
Exactly.
got
me to deal
kids,
line letter.
even if he got kids, he could have had Meech and or Tina, one of them take care and make sure the family was good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He could, yeah, no, they could handle it.
Mhm.
He said, who would be the villain if there's no Lamar? Is what the markers are saying.
Right now we got freaking Jay Pusher about to be the doggone villain in the war, so we don't need him.
We don't need him. Lamar, he looks like a bum. He looks dirty. He looked like he stank. He
And
looked
he
like,
look like he has mental issues.
oh, he definitely got. Well, he's had that since season
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yeah,
all
he
of the
really.
above. And he got that infected ass wound. That shit smelled by itself.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but he's been wearing the same funky clothes since he left the rehab. So he just looks dirty. So, and the way he threw old Alvin in the fire.
Yo, that's your own relative. That was his cousin.
hmm
Yeah,
Like it's just like
R.I.P. Alvin, aka Ashy Larry. He threw him
Right.
in there like, nah, I said, ain't nothing gonna happen to him. He just was able to burn him up and go head out to the car.
I had to got that clip.
I know you was getting it because
I played it on Sunday. Suburbia
Mhm.
Jones sent it to me, I had to play it. Throwing him in the fire. I mean, he was burning. It did look like how Dre died on OG Power.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm.
I feel
Yeah, he
bad
ain't had
for
a bath in
Charles.
15
Lucille is
years.
so dirty. Bro, she got rid of the ring with the quickness. Nicole is pregnant. Yeah.
I get what you saying, Steven, but I'm not mad at her for getting rid of the ring. What was she supposed to hold on to the ring for? The ring
Neither
could
am
go.
I. They ain't married no
Yeah,
more.
yeah, I'm not mad about the ring. Like Charles,
And I
I understand
also
where Charles
understand
coming.
him. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I understand where Charles coming from. You could have gave it down, passing on down to
When
Nicole.
he was saying she could pass it to Nicole, yeah, but at the end of the day, the marriage is over. She could pawn the ring, and I get him being in his feelings. I get even when she getting her feelings, because at the end of the day, they both was married for a long time. Just because you divorce somebody or you break up with somebody, that don't mean your feelings click off the same day. You still
Right,
a
No.
right. And
human.
He's entitled to feel how he feel about
Yeah,
that ring.
I get
He
why he
probably worked,
feel that way.
he probably worked like a, remember they got married when they was like 18,
Hmm
19. So he probably worked like a dog, was
hmm
stuck on layaway. Layaway was heavy back then. And to get that ring probably ain't worth all that much money like
Yeah, it's
that.
not about the money. It's about, that was their life together. Because even when they was
Right.
talking at the hospital, he was like, everything in our life wasn't bad. And it wasn't. They had their good times and their bad
Yeah,
times.
she make it
And
seem
in
like
between times, you know
He
what
was
I mean?
abusive or something.
Yeah, but it was
That's what
funny to
she
me
made
when
him
she
say.
said, nah, let her start out fresh. She don't need that. I said, well,
You're
damn.
right. Yeah.
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 Oh, I agree though.
I
You
bet
don't need.
I don't know where my damn ring is. I can't even tell
Yeah,
you. I
like
don't even
I'm
know
not
what
holding
happened.
on to that
I
damn
know
thing.
where
My cousin
mine's
wouldn't
is. I
even
did
have it
just as
Mine,
test
I
you.
me.
think I lost it somewhere. I don't even have mine no more. So, but I
Mm-mm.
ain't. But I wasn't wearing it no more even before the
Right.
it was fine. I've been at the draw. So I
Yeah.
mean, So I'm not mad at her about that. Not about the ring part.
Yeah, I got it's other things I'm ticked off with her about, but I'm
I
not
mean,
mad about that
I
part.
think men feel away because they say like, say if you got a husband, right, Tamika, and y'all get divorced.
Mm-hmm. Is she
She froze.
frozen? I think so.
Look, I did that with my ring.
Yeah, I did that with a ring of mine before too. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Mine wasn't a wedding ring, it was an engagement ring. But once
Yeah,
we
that's
broke
what
up, I
mine
was
was, an
like, yeah,
engagement ring.
take that shit to the pawn shop.
But it was after everything was over and done.
Hmm I'm not mad about that part.
Where'd she go? I don't. Oh, there she go.
I don't know
What
what
you
the
was
hell
saying
going
now? Go
on with me.
ahead.
I don't know what's going on with me tonight. Let me make this fact. So they say you got another husband, you get divorced, and
Hmm
then he'll be in his feelings because of that damn ring. Men getting their feelings about that ring. That ring,
hmm
Mm-hmm.
they feel like you're always gonna be mine forever if you got it's that ring. It's something about that
hmm
ring. That's why the
Yeah.
men, even the ones in the chat, saying, "Oh, she gave rid of the ring."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let that ring go. She
Yeah.
did. I'm good. I'm good. But I'm glad. I ain't mad at her about that ring.
Yeah.
So I feel like this. I got rid of the ring because he was already with somebody else.
That's
What
what
I
I'm
need to
saying.
have it for?
Yeah. So what
What
you supposed to be
I need to have
walking
it
around
for?
with the ring on for?
It's everything said
Mm-hmm.
and done at this point.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They said, okay, DeMarcus said Lucilla should at least give him Charles the ring back. Why? No, you
What?
gave it to me. I don't have to give you nothing back.
We're not talking
Mm-hmm.
about like an engagement. This was a
Right.
whole marriage that went on for 20 years.
20,
Yeah.
20
20
plus years.
something years.
Mm-hmm.
Now you sound like the person taking his ball back when they lose playing on the block. Come on now.
Miss Niecy said my engagement ring went to Uncle Sam pawn shop in Main Street. I like that girl. I
See,
know that's right. I don't know what would happen to mine. I tried. Oh
I
no,
know I
I
got
might
rid of
have threw
mine.
it at his ass. So I don't know what happened. All I know is that I would have did the same thing. Even though as much as I'm mad at Lucille, I don't like her and all that, but I'm with her on that. If she's right, she's right, and she's right on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let
you
me
got
ask y'all this question.
Estelle was right. You got more use for the damn fur coat than you do the damn wedding ring.
Okay, so that's her name, Estelle, right? So do
Yeah,
you think
because
she just did it because Estelle said something, or do you think she would have never did it if she didn't plant that seed in her head?
I think Estelle playing it in her head. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think she was thinking about it. I don't know. What you
I
think?
don't think she was either, because if she was thinking about it, she would have got it when it was time to get Nicole out of jail.
Right. She was trying to get the money from Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
I
wasn't
want
even
to say
thinking
she
she
did.
needed. She wasn't thinking at all. She needed her cousin there then so she could tell her, girl, go ahead and pawn that. Because it seemed like that didn't even cross her mind, like that was even an option.
Yeah, she wasn't thinking about none of this stuff. She wasn't thinking about the welfare or that.
Mm-mm.
That's her scamming cousin.
Yeah.
So if DeMarcus, God forbid this happened, but if him and his wife get divorced, that he gonna expect his wife to give him the ring back or hold
Yeah.
on to the ring.
I put it right in the
Mm-hmm.
funky box that you gave it to me in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm like, oh,
Child, please. I take them money and I be going to take me a trip to Jamaica somewhere. Like,
mm-hmm.
either. If
Yeah,
it's
she
over,
did.
it's over. And Charles don't have no job now because his hand is crushed. So
He might pull
Mm-hmm.
on his now.
Right.
I mean, now he got to stay in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got to figure that out because now he can't go away on tour. His hand is hurt, and on top of that, they're gonna be finding out
Just
about
go live
Nicole
with Terry.
pregnancy.
Go stay with
I
Terry.
don't know
So
why he don't go over there. Yeah, I don't
they
know why.
gonna be stressed out, honey.
Go stay with Terry. It's not like
Yeah,
Terry be bringing that stuff in the house.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So Charles probably don't have a ring.
You know?
Where you still working at? Is she still at Wendy? That's what I want.
I
I'm gonna
don't
say
think she
No,
working
no, that's
nowhere.
beneath her. She's a
I don't
pastor
think she
now.
working nowhere. I don't
that,
know.
Yeah,
yeah, they
God.
haven't talked about it. Now, Charles said
Mm-mm.
she got a job, but or unless she getting paid at the church, maybe the church paying her. She full time
Mm-hmm.
pastor.
Maybe. I don't
Terry
know.
ain't
She
never
need to go.
home.
Right, Terry ain't never home, so it's
If
like, why
Charles
don't
can
he
go
just
there and
go
lay
stay
on his
over
face
there?
or something.
Well, you know
Mm-hmm.
he ain't gonna be staying at Marquisha's house no more.
Mm-mm.
Ain't staying there.
No,
No.
She got
no.
the house and then kicked him out. Kicked him to the curb
Mm-hmm.
kinda.
But he can't, even if she want him, that can't happen now. That would boom.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, pretty girl.
Hey, PG.
What's up, pretty girl?
Jocelyn said, Charles, your lunch ain't gonna be ready. I know what she means. That's from that crazy couple. Charles, I know what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Charles will move to Atlanta with me.
I hope so. I
Yeah.
really do.
So you think he's gonna move with Meech, or is he gonna take that apartment with Terry?
Demarcus is saying in the comments that he gonna move with Meech. I hope he do. He could do one or the other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tamika,
Because it
and
don't
we,
make no sense to stay in the house and y'all arguing. I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you,
I just don't
that's
see it.
what
Yeah.
was happening with my mother and my bonus father after a while. They was been divorced. They was both looking for their own places, so it's a little different than the Charles and Lucille situation. But they was still in the house together, and they was driving all of us crazy. We couldn't wait for their asses to get in these separate places.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My mother and father definitely wasn't gonna stay in no house together. No, that
Mhm.
wasn't happening. They that wasn't gonna
I
happen.
I don't I know I couldn't
And
do
I
no
know I
shit like
wasn't.
that.
I ain't
I
doing that.
wouldn't either. I don't
Mm-mm.
Cause
care what.
I would
My,
be pissed off every time I see his face.
yeah, I just
Right.
no. Somebody going. Either you going or I'm going. But one of
Right.
us is going. Yeah, you
Yeah.
Well,
know.
I know I ain't going nowhere.
I mean, either you want to leave the house, or if he say, "Well, I ain't going nowhere," if Charles say that, well, okay, but then I'm gone. You know,
Hmm.
you can say,
And
"Yeah,
the
she's
thing was, once they
going
got in their separate places, they actually, was cool again. They was like getting along all good. And, when he got sick, she helped him. So it was just that they didn't need to be in the same space anymore.
there."
Nah,
Right,
they
right.
don't because if he's dating and stuff like that, she kind of seemed like she didn't care, but she did.
Mm-hmm.
Of
She
course.
did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to look like it wasn't
Oh,
phasing her, but it
and
Hmm.
was.
speaking of the dating, does that Cecilia lady, Cece?
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
think she did the right thing by breaking things off of Charles because it was gonna cause nothing but problems, and I think she gonna end up going back to her husband anyway.
I do too,
That's what it
Inga. And
seemed
I,
like she
I
was
really
going to tell.
wanted him to
Sorry.
break it off. I was mad when he was like, "Oh, you could come with me on tour." I was like, "Charles, what the hell are you
You don't
talking
even know
about?"
this lady. You only went on one date, and you gonna take
Right.
somebody out of town with you?
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
And then
I
she
wanted him to
feeling
break it off.
sorry. She feeling sorry because her ex got the brake speed off of him, and
Had
he
the
was the aggressor. He started it,
Exactly.
started.
and she,
Charles was
that's how
defending
I
himself.
could tell she went back. She probably was nursing his wounds that night.
That
Right.
might be a regular thing from her. She used to him
Nursing to the
showing up on
wound.
her damn dates and him being the
It
aggressor
might be
and
some.
getting away.
No,
It
Hmm.
might
yeah,
be some stuff like every night I gotta prove my love.
Exactly.
right.
Yep.
And I'm asking, there are some women who get turned on by their man acting like this, but it could be that the fact that he's abusive that I better go back to him or he gonna kill me type of thing.
It could
So
be that too. I
yeah,
don't know. That's why I was saying, and of course they didn't get that deep, but I was like, well, have you put in an order protection? Like, are you telling people about this? Or is it just because it was weird how she just was like, yeah, I had this ex, and you making it seem like it's in the past, but he's still popping up out the damn bushes.
right.
Like,
You
what
know,
the
And
hell?
he started it. It wasn't like Charles went and found him enough and he started it. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Charles was
that sound
defending
like
himself
I was
and
on
her.
that damn date.
Hmm.
He was peeking behind the car. Around,
Right. Mm-mm.
yeah, I'm glad she did the right thing. Just let me, but she seemed like she was mad with Charles.
Yeah,
Because
she
he got an anger
was.
issue and all that. No, I'm defending myself. I'm gonna get checked.
Exactly.
I ain't about to have nobody beat me up.
Hmm.
So you
That's
Nah.
why I
saying
said
how you?
she probably used to her husband approaching guys and them not doing nothing about it. But Charles was like, you got the right one today. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So how you figure Terry get his simping from Charles? This is the same man that was in the same strip club that his son was in, and they looking down at each other.
Mm-mm.
I'm just
Charles is. I
saying.
don't see Charles as a simp.
I
Terry,
don't
yes.
see that, y'all.
Terry is
He
a
was
simp.
I
Not
wild.
feel
Terry.
like and Amina said this on her live the other day, and I agree with her. I feel like they don't have experience. Y'all keep forgetting they got married out of high school and was only with each other. Now they trying to expand and do whatever the hell they trying to do, and
All
he's
right.
not used to this. So yeah, he probably do get attached to somebody fast because it's never
Right.
been nobody else. You got to keep that in mind. She was
And-
basically saying that Charles is green, and I was like, yeah, that's true. He don't,
right. Same with Lucille with the
yeah,
Dr.
he didn't
Feelgood.
feel,
Right.
he feel like, what's the problem? We get along good. We got a good vibe going. We can still do this thing.
No,
I
he
don't see
wasn't
that as the
simping.
same as Terry.
Yeah, I disagree with DeMarcus. He's entitled to his opinion, but I'm just disagree with
Hmm.
that. I don't think he was
Mm-hmm.
simping. Like Tamika just explained it. He been with this lady, Lucille, since teenagers, 16, 17, 18 years old. They got married very young. And my parents were married at a teen, from 18, 19, something like that, all the way until they was, until we was grown. Me and my sisters was grown adults.
Mm-hmm.
Then they separated from each other. So if you
Yeah.
ain't never had no other experience but that one person,
Mm-hmm.
you are gonna get excited when someone's grinning and skinning up in your face. That's not simping. Terry's on
Yeah.
the other hand is different. Terry is
Yeah.
act a fool over Marquisha.
Yeah.
So, well, hey Antoine.
So, okay. What's up, Antoine? They searching for that old thing. Yeah. But do y'all think do y'all think that is totally the end of them, or they might have they might be messing around sporadically?
Not him and
Nah.
Cecilia.
Yeah,
Hey, Lucille. Oh, Lucille. Oh, I never heard that they got back together, but we do know, like Tamika always say, that they're not doing this. This is not about autobiography.
Right.
So they just they making it up as they go along. So
Right.
I don't know if they got back together. I don't know.
Yeah, they could switch things up for the show, but I doubt it. I think that's all, folks.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think too much happened. Too much has happened. Yeah, I think too much has happened, and I think she just ain't. I don't know.
I think Nicole is going to tell Breeze she is pregnant, and Breeze is going to be like, "I ain't ready to be a dad to
I
no baby."
agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she gonna be a single mom. She definitely gonna be a single mom.
He's already got his eye on somebody at school.
Yeah. They always hit you with that. I ain't gonna say always, but a lot of them do hit you with that. I ain't ready to be a daddy.
18 years old, most men. Look, sometimes men don't grow up until they 50. So you talking about 18? No, they still out there sowing their wild oats. They, they might come with Pampers one time, and then you don't see him again for a long period of time after that. He's not. But I don't think it's his baby. No way.
I don't think it's his either, and I think that Terry's gonna automatically think it's Worm.
Yup. Cece was wrong for blaming Charles and might have a change of heart. I don't think he should even talk to her again.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
too
think he
close,
should talk to that lady no more.
Her ex is a nut job.
Yeah, he don't need that headache.
He don't need that headache because he don't need that headache right now. When he got the one hand too, so he don't need that headache.
So you think Breeze is gonna ask who's the daddy?
Where's your video at, Moochie? I'm the pappy. I'm the pappy man.
I'm the pappy.
Right. Right. Even he the pappy. Right.
Look, it's gonna be either that.
He was starting and bobbing all around Detroit. She don't know who the pappy is. Okay?
Oh, it's gonna be this.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
That movie is so long. Oh Lord, I had to watch that movie. It's so long. That's a good one for us to review one day. I ain't seen that in so long. Look, Antoine could be the baby. Okay, it could be DeMarcus. It could be Steve.
It could be Antoine's baby.
Right, it could be Antoine. Right.
It could be DeMarcus.
Steven.
It could be Steve.
Right. Nicole will be Bree's first.
No, DeMarcus, I'm sorry. I do not agree with you. You talking about Nicole cheated first. We do not know that because we seen Breeze running off after them damn girls. Talking about Breeze.
Get him. I'm going to stick Tamika on you, DeMarcus. Get him, Tamika.
He didn't even finish the conversation about school with her before he saw them girls and tagged along with them. So who cheated first? He probably was already doing stuff.
He down there at Clark, Atlanta. You know he went to Freaknik.
Exactly.
So,
he ain't thinking about.
They young. They just spread apart. Nobody. Everybody don't
18,
have
17.
Yeah.
Come on now.
They just getting out of high school.
Acting like people acting like they supposed to be. They say your brain don't even start getting together until over 25, 26 years of age. Anyway, so and for boys or men, whatever, it takes even longer. They be 40 or 50 by the time they really get it together.
Exactly. They have their immature moments.
Yeah, they didn't show us that though. You just assuming that. I agree with Miss Niecy. Breeze was having a good old time in ATL. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he said just because Breeze ran off don't mean he cheated. But
What?
we don't know anything. You assume
Right.
it. You don't assume it. They didn't show us that.
Mm-hmm. And you know what happens when you assume to Marcus.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we just Oh, the unalive Lucille.
Only Lucille would want Nicole to have okay, I'm gonna say AB, and y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think she will. I think she
No.
gonna want her to keep it. I think when she tell Breeze, he may want her to have one. And you know what? Even when we seeing the cousin giving her that paper, the cousin might be telling her that, oh well, Nicole could go get an AB. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think
cousin
Lucille gonna agree.
I don't think Lucille is very much into the church and always, reading the Bible and all that. I think she ain't gonna. She not gonna do that. And Wanda didn't have one. Wanda had both her kids. She ain't
but that's not her daughter. She be having her hypocritical moments.
Yeah,
y'all.
she
We
do
don't know
have
what
hypocritical
she'll do.
moments. Definitely, I agree with that. But I'm like 70-30 on that. I'm more leaning towards her wanting her to keep it, even though she gonna be mad.
I think she gonna keep it, because especially since we know the real Nicole did have a baby early on, and she named the baby Demetrius in real life. Yeah. He said my son is 30 and he can't get right with his baby's mom. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
Right.
I need proof. And Nicole, what?
Oh, get out of here,
you
Jamarcus.
know what, Jamarcus? You sound like you and Suburbia Jones been in cahoots.
Yeah. Captain Caveman. Right. Right. I think Worm loved Nicole. I don't know about love.
They just got together 2.5 seconds ago.
No love.
Who said I think Worm Nicole?
All in at 10:07.
I mean, he may care about her, but I don't know if I would say his love already.
I don't think so. I think he was trying to get back in good with Terry, and that I don't know if if he could get get some, he got some.
Okay, Steven said, I wonder how Meech and Terry gonna feel when they find out about Nicole. I don't think Meech gonna feel no kind of way, because Meech has got his own issues going on. He's down in Atlanta. He's not up there dealing with the family.
He's not even dealing with his kids that he left up here.
He don't even deal with kids. So his mind is wrapped up into Loco and St. Louis and stuff like and the BMF stuff. The Stomping Ground Records, whatever. I don't think he's gonna care. He might say, "Oh, that's messed up," but he gonna keep push. Terry is more invested with the family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if he do say anything, I could see him blaming it on Terry, because it's like, that's your man's. He was underneath you, and you let him around our sister or something like that. But other than that, I mean, what can he really? There's nothing that they could do, even if they do be mad.
Yeah, they can get mad all they want. What you know what to do about it? Yeah. So the best thing Meech can do to make up to Nicole for what he did is buy her a nice crib and a stroller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but make sure she got plenty of farm in the house. Terry is always the voice of reason.
I don't know if he is
a voice of reasoning sometimes. But he ain't gonna be the voice of reasoning with this.
I'm sorry. If he says something to his mother, he's just as bad, because this whole thing got set off with me getting kicked out of the house because he bought the hammer in the house. So if he told on her, I got a problem with it.
Y'all already know he a damn tattletale. He telling that he ain't gonna hold no water with that at all.
Right. Okay, so Antoine said, who's to say Worm is not the father? If she didn't use protection with either one of them, they need to get a DNA test. That's what I did too. We need a protection.
It could be either one.
Are we gonna see a Maury segment on here?
Right. Somebody mentioned that in here too. Yeah, Maury.
Yeah, because she don't know. She's assuming that it's Breeze, but I don't think she know for sure.
She doesn't know how it works. She's young. This is her first time, so she don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
I'm Peppy.
Is that movie on the list?
He didn't have a key, Antoine. He used a freaking Barbie pin to get in.
Yeah, he get in there. You ain't see.
That's old school right there.
He was like, I
Bobby
used my
pin.
key. That's what he said. And you saw the Bobby pin in
He
the
used a
nail
Bobby pin
file
to
or
get
something.
That's old school right there. I ain't seen nobody do that since way back. The type of doors back in the day, you could use like a bobby pin or paper clip or something and pop a lock. But now the new doors now,
Yeah, you can't do all of
you
that
hard
now.
to do that. Yeah, but yeah, he used a bobby. He ain't had no key.
Okay, I'm gonna close out this poll, y'all. Let me see. Okay, everybody voted.
No, because he got one eye. That's why he can't see straight between the lines. Ms. Lisa, I'm gonna watch Life later on tonight. Yeah, I don't think we did that movie. It got to be on our list somewhere.
Yeah,
we got to do it. That movie is so freaking fun. We should actually do it in the Discord.
Yeah, we can all have a watch party with that one.
Yeah, that one we should do it definitely a watch party. Yeah. Yeah, because it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I wanted to ask about this car explosion, right?
What
that was the question. There was a picture going. Let me see. There was a picture of a car explosion. Let me see if I got it. What? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. There's so many damn group chats. I can't remember. There was a car explosion. Wasn't it? Maybe it was in the trailer. I saw it somewhere. It's supposed to be a car explosion. I don't know who's supposed to be in it though.
DeMarcus is saying Boom could be. I hope he is.
I did see something with a car explosion, so it might be.
Man.
Miss Lisa, I don't know how to use Discord.
Okay, will Meech take heed to Loco's advice about Jay Pusha? 95% said yes.
Mooch is in the trailer. We saw the car explosion.
You want him to show it again?
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out who's gonna be in there.
All right, so we're gonna show the trailer one last time. Let me look at Antoine's comment, and then we're gonna show the trailer. When Boom popped up in Marquisha's crib, he told her he got in with the key, but he did. They showed.
Yeah, but they showed it on the table, Antoine.
They showed it on the table. It was a a bobby pin. You open it up and expand it. That's what it was.
That ninja ain't had no key.
No, he ain't had no key. He been locked up.
All right, let's look at it again.
You got the gun.
Tired of talking to a brick wall, all right? I'm calling the shots now. When you talk to T, he ain't tell you? I've been hiding a lot from Mooch. I'm trying to set up peace talks with everybody.
Wiping out the Moors, we could bring the North and the South under our banner.
When were you gonna tell us that you got yourself knocked up?
What? I only got into this game to keep our family together.
This family was better off without you.
I saw it somewhere. I don't know if it was in the trailer, but I saw it.
It might have been the season trailer.
It might have been the season trailer.
Yeah, because that's the same one that got Lucille crying at the funeral.
Oh yeah, right. I saw Lucille crying at somebody's funeral, so we don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, it could be. Well, we know they know they're on Purdy because she don't know her, but it could be Brian. Be Mickey.
That's what I was saying.
That's what she was saying.
Either that or be Mickey's little baby,
Right, didn't make it. Something happened.
Y'all think it's gonna be in this episode?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Who is Sean? Okay, DeMarcus, everything about him watching the stuff before us. He be putting stuff out here. Who is Sean? Okay, we'll figure it out.
It might be I don't know.
Guy. Oh, is that the Moor guy? The Muslim dude? The dark skinned one?
I don't know.
His name is Sean. Who is Sean? So I don't know. Well, yeah.
All right, so I guess that's. I mean, we're gonna leave on that note. I want to thank everybody for coming through. That's tomorrow we do Squid Games or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We do Squid Games. Tomorrow we're doing the trailer breakdown for the Shy. So keep y'all notifications on. We'll probably be back at I know we'll be back tomorrow at 9 to do the trailer breakdown for the Shy. So keep y'all notifications on. And I am watching Ironheart. So I'm just trying to get together a schedule when we could do a recap on that. All right, so
They already dropped all the episodes yet.
they
whole
well
thing?
nah, I think they dropped like I think so. I'm not even sure because I'm up to 4.
Oh yeah,
So
they did 1 through 3 last week and 3 through 6 this week.
yeah.
Okay. And Miss Nancy said, "Let's keep Texas in prayer." With that,
Yeah,
Yes.
that
I'm
flood they had
definitely praying for Texas. I got a lot of family out there too. Prayers to everybody.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was horrific. That was
Yeah.
horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't know it was going to be that bad. They knew it was going
Mm-hmm.
to rain, but nothing like that. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that was crazy.
All right. So thank you guys for coming through.
Oh, I forgot to ask Tamika something.
Tamika,
Tamika, I was got to ask Tamika one last thing. Are we throwing a baby shower for Nicole?
Yeah, I guess we gotta go ahead and get the food together.
we gotta get the food together, right?
And make a list of who bringing what. Like who gonna bring the crib and the and the rattle and the bottles.
Right.
Right. Oh, all they got the meatballs. Okay.
Thank you for coming through,
Okay.
Kevin. Okay, she said she got the meatballs. All right.
Right. You know, that's a traditional baby.
I don't think they was doing the baby registries back then, but you know where people were shopping at. Y'all know where to go get the baby stuff from.
Right.
Thank you guys for coming through. We will be back tomorrow. And we'll be talking, like I said, we'll be talking about the Shy. We got to talk about that because we don't know what's going to go on with Emmett. So like I said, keep y'all notifications on y'all. Take care. Later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.